It's time for Starfinder Episode 4 as Cascadai.
Starfinder, Dead Suns. Episode 4, System Overload. Estimated playtime, 90 minutes.
You have the following items: battle staff, laser pistol, second skin, datapad, 6 healing serums, greater healing serum, data transmitter, rotating pistol, data drive, dueling sword, and keycard. You have 3 level 1 spell slots and 3 healing channel charges available to use.
You're standing in the captain's stateroom aboard the quarantined mining ship Acreon. Together with your best friend Raya, the Technomancer, and the android assassin-turned-ally Clara 247, you successfully investigated half the derelict ship, battling alien predators and murderous machinery before arriving in the captain's quarters. There you discovered a shipping crate addressed to your employer, Ambassador Noor. Upon opening it, you found yourself staring down at a humanoid skeleton in a crystalline coffin-like capsule. Now magical lights have lit in the skeleton's eye sockets, and its jaw moves as it addresses you.
Who in the burning skies are you?
Do you tell her who you are? Say that Ambassador Noor sent you? Or demand to know who she is?
We are going to say that Noor sent us.
So Noor sent you, did he? I am offended he didn't come himself.
Glowing text suddenly flows across the crystalline surface of the capsule at the corpse's eye height, and the capsule rotates upright, levitating softly inside its packing crate. The skeleton inside stares imperiously down at you, but before it can say anything else, Raya grabs your arm and yanks you across the room. Despite the fact that she's speaking telepathically into your brain, she leans in close.
Did you see her uniform? That's not just an ordinary Eoxian like Ambassador Noor. That's a Bone Trooper. Bone Troopers were soldiers in the Corpse Fleet. That's Eox's original navy. When Eox joined the Pact Worlds, some of their admirals refused to recognize the new government. They still think Eox should rule the whole system, so they split off to form their own fleet, hiding out in the vast. They're exiles, criminals.
If you're quite done with your little chat, I can't help but notice I'm not in the Eoxian embassy. This is still the Acreon, isn't it? Why wasn't I delivered to Ambassador Noor as planned?
She looks down at the damaged control screen for her cargo container.
Did someone shoot my shipping crate? What's going on here?
Do you explain the situation to her?
Yeah, of course.
You explain what you know of the situation: the mysterious disappearance of the crew, your encounter with the alien predators infesting the ship, and so forth. The corpse woman listens intently, then nods.
Avoid stalker infestation. A common problem in the diaspora and even on Eox itself. They're adapted to life in the void, but they're little more than animals. I'm sure they're well within your capabilities. Once you've handled them, you can resume delivering me to the embassy.
What?
It's what Noor hired you for, isn't it? The current circumstances change nothing. You agreed to do a job, so do it. Now, unless there's anything else.
Do you ask about her uniform? What happened to the crew? Or why she is hiding?
Ask about our uniform first.
The soldier stares at you for a long moment.
I see you recognize my uniform. Very well. My full title is Commander Habiza Escalar. I've served in the Corpse Fleet since its inception. We are not, as your friend put it, criminals. Nor do we bear any ill will to the other planets. We're simply patriots who believe that Eoxians, with the wisdom and experience that only millennia of undeath can grant, are better suited to ruling our collective system than a bunch of immature breathers who act rashly and fall apart after a few decades. No offense.
Do you ask what happened to the crew? Why she is hiding? Or reseal her crate?
Ask why she's hiding.
The Eoxian steeples her skeletal hands.
I'm on a diplomatic mission to meet with Ambassador Noor. As Eoxians already face significant prejudice aboard Absalom's station, he felt that this means of clandestine travel would cause the least amount of public concern. Since I have no need of food or air, it's all the same to me. But believe me when I say that I mean no harm to the station. Furthermore, while the Pact World may have outlawed the fleet, I'm here as a private individual, which means I'm not breaking any laws.
Do you ask what happened to the crew? Or reseal her crate?
She doesn't know, but let's ask anyway.
I don't know anything about this ship, its mission, or what happened here. Noor told me the name of the ship I'd be traveling aboard, but that's it. I've been in a box the entire time.
The corpse woman taps a few commands inside her capsule, and the shipping container's lid reforms, sealing her inside. You're left standing next to a perfectly innocuous shipping crate once more.
Huh. Well, we can load up this freak show whenever Noor sends another shuttle for us. For now, let's keep moving.
Progress saved. 5% complete.
The cabin is silent around you once more, save for the humming and ticking of the ship's emergency systems.
Well, we found Noor's package, but we still don't know what happened to the Acreon's crew.
And there's still a lot of ship to check out. Let's see if the captain's keycard can help us get past the midship bulkhead.
Progress saved. 10% complete. Take a break? Or keep going?
We just started.
You return to the midship junction and approach the heavy-duty hatch in the bulkhead, trailed closely by Noor's drone. Raya pulls out the gray keycard.
Hopefully, this ship still recognizes the captain's authority.
Through the door, you find yourself in a gleaming stainless steel galley. To starboard stands a small built-in table with benches and a beverage dispenser unit. To port, a tall counter with an induction range, and a zero-G sink alcove sections off a cooking area with blank-faced cabinets, and the heavy transparent aluminum door of a walk-in freezer. A regular door stands in the forward wall.
Rolling for perception check. 6 plus 10 perception bonus is 16.
The galley is silent and still. Yet as you look around, something in the back of your mind tickles a warning. Raya frowns.
The other areas we came through were all trashed. Why is this place so clean?
The door behind you slams shut. With a whir of anti-grav thrusters, a wasp-like robot rises up from its hiding place behind
Hi,
the counter.
Sheffy!
While some of the dangling limbs are tipped with strangely innocuous items like whisks and spatulas, others bear large knives or small torches spouting blue flame. Above its glowing red eye lenses, someone has glued a ridiculous white chef's hat.
Intruders in Sheffy's kitchen. Sheffy slice you good.
I love Sheffy.
The chef bot
So awesome.
zooms toward you, torches and blades extended.
Rolling for technology check.
Oh boy.
12 plus 2 technology bonus is 14.
Oh, we didn't get it.
You recognize the robot as a fairly standard domestic assistance model, used for cooking and cleaning. But its strange speech patterns, and the hat, suggest that some practical joker uploaded new software. As you dodge sideways out of the way of the enraged chef bot, your eye falls on the door to the galley's freezer. Maybe you don't need to destroy the bot after all.
Do you try to trap it in the freezer? Sprint to the forward door? Or attack?
Try to trap it.
You sprint over to the freezer and yank open the door, a blast of Arctic cold engulfing you. Using your telekinesis, you grab a freeze-dried lizard creature and fling it at the robot. The chef bot whirls to face you. One by one, you begin knocking other ingredients off the shelves.
Rolling for interaction
Oh,
check.
come on.
2 plus 8 interaction bonus is 10.
No!
You dare to insult Chefy's cooking in this way?
The robot flies toward you. At the last moment, you step aside, but not fast enough. Its dicing blades tear into your chest.
Ouch.
You take 5 damage
Ow.
and are left with 19 hit points.
The robot shoves you aside and shuts the freezer door.
Yeah, well that failed spectacularly.
Rolling for initiative. 19 plus 2 initiative bonus.
Wow, where was that
plus
before?
5 prepared is 26.
Ooh.
Rolling for the other
Nice.
combatants. Clara fires her autocannon at Sheffy.
Oh, yeah.
3 damage.
Warning. Warranty voided.
Sheffy is scarcely damaged, then Clara takes cover. Clara and Raya are next to you, and Sheffy is within range, 60 feet ahead. For some protection from ranged attacks, try taking cover.
Well, I'm gonna fire, and then I'm gonna take cover.
Rolling for attack. 6 plus 3 attack bonus is 9.
Bullshit!
Miss.
I don't care what you say, Sheffy. I don't care what you do either.
You quickly take cover. Sheffy advances 30 feet, then fires its roasting torches at you.
Ouch.
You make mess of Chefy's kitchen.
Sheffy, make mess of you.
8 damage.
Ow.
You have 11 hit points
Dick
remaining.
face.
Raya casts supercharged weapon on Clara.
Energy levels at maximum. Here we go.
Then takes cover. Clara fires her autocannon at Sheffy.
Don't miss.
This is where I put you down.
Supercharged, 20 damage.
Oh!
You attack Chefy? After all the food he makes for you?
Sheffy is heavily injured. Clara and Raya are next to you, and Sheffy is 30 feet ahead. You are behind cover. To avoid being... Rolling for attack. 12 plus 3 attack bonus is 15. Rolling for damage. 6.
Okay, that was something.
Warning. Warranty voided.
Sheffy is critically injured. Do you stay in cover? Or... You stay in cover. Sheffy advances 30 feet, then slices at Clara.
Chevy, peel your skin with custom skin peeler attachment. Sold separately.
5 damage. Clara is injured but not slowing down. Raya swings her tactical baton at Sheffy.
Oh, that was satisfying. This is fun.
4 damage.
Unit offline. Please contact a qualified repair specialist.
Sheffy is defeated.
Nice. Bye, Sheffy. Sorry about that. Except not really.
The galley falls quiet once more.
Well, that's settled.
She kicks at the fallen robot. You take a moment to rest and recover from your injuries.
Clara is restored to her maximum of 23 hit points. You are restored to 23 hit points. You are 1 hit point short of your maximum and have 6 healing serums. Do you use a healing serum?
Nah.
Congratulations. You earned the Sheffy's Last Stand award for dealing with the rogue culinary bot, Sheffy.
Yeah.
Keep playing to discover more awards.
Progress saved. 20% complete.
Raya's antennae suddenly quiver with an idea.
Oh, We know the Void Stalkers are deathly allergic to salt water, remember? This is the galley. There must be salt in here somewhere. We could use it to make a weapon.
Do you look for salt? Examine the robot? Or continue forward?
We're gonna do both. So we're gonna examine the robot.
Raya crouches down next to the fallen bot, Nor's drone hovering just over her shoulder.
Ah, bullshit.
It's no use. It looks like there was some scrubber program on here, set to wipe the bot's memory banks the instant it was defeated.
Do you look for salt? Or continue forward?
Now look for salt.
The three of you rifle through the cupboards.
Jackpot.
Raya holds up a container of salt.
Now we just get some storage containers, some water from the drink dispenser, and... ta-da!
She passes out several sealed containers full of salt water. Clara eagerly takes two and tucks them into her pockets, and you do the same.
If there are any more Void Stalkers on this ship, we'll be ready for them. Too bad the Acreon's crew didn't know about this.
Congratulations. You earned the So Salty Award for crafting the saltwater bombs. Keep playing to
Yes.
discover more awards.
Very useful.
Alright, let's get moving.
Progress saved. 25% complete.
You pass through the forward door and find yourself in the ship's living and recreation area. Exercise equipment and entertainment systems line the walls, carefully secured against loss of gravity. And a cushioned depression in the floor acts like a ring of couches around a small table. Several of the screens on the walls have been shattered, and dark stains mar the upholstery. 3 closed doors lead to unexplored rooms, one on each wall of the room.
Whoa, what happened here?
Whatever it was, it doesn't look like it was peaceful.
Nor's drone floats through the room, recording the scene.
Do you take a closer look around the room? Or keep moving?
Take a closer look.
Rolling for perception check. 2 plus 10 perception bonus is 12.
Bullshit!
The stains on the couch are definitely blood. Scorch marks on the walls look like laser fire. While there are some scattered personal items, a sock, someone's datapad charger, a small houseplant in a broken hydroponic bulb, none of it provides any more insight into what happened here.
Progress saved. 30% complete. Rolling for perception check. 6 plus 10 perception bonus is 16.
As you start forward,
I think
you
I got
suddenly
that one.
catch
Yep.
the sound of rustling and whimpers from beyond the port door. You hold up a hand, gesturing silently to Raya and Clara, and see in their eyes that they can hear it now as well. Clara raises her rifle, covering the doorway.
Do you open the door? Or signal the others to bypass it?
Open it, of course.
You open the door, revealing a small sleeping area filled with bunk beds.
Rolling for perception check. 17 plus 10 perception bonus is 27.
Hell yeah.
Shoot! Shoot! You'll never take us alive!
Laser bolts fly past you, or sizzle into the doorframe. Inside the room, 2 goblins in patchwork spacesuits crouch defensively behind beds, blasting at you with makeshift laser pistols. For all their bravado, you notice that these goblins don't seem aggressive so much as terrified. You think you could probably resolve this situation without violence.
Do you attack the goblins? Or explain that you aren't their enemy?
Explain that we aren't the enemy.
You hold up your hands, putting on your most soothing voice, and try to explain that you're not here to hurt them. You're the rescue mission.
Rolling for interaction check.
Come on.
4 plus 8 interaction bonus is 12.
God damn it. Fuck you.
The goblins are having none of it.
It's a trick. Longshanks raiders come to steal the ship and space us.
The goblins resume firing.
Rolling for initiative. 13 plus 2 initiative bonus is 15. Rolling for the other combatants.
This is for Grom!
Yeah, for Grom!
Shim advances 30
Damn,
feet.
they got to go
then fires
first?
at Raya.
What the fuck?
Oh, nice try, buddy.
Raya and Clara are next to you. Shim is 30 feet ahead, and Rokuk is within range, 60 feet ahead. To start your turn, do you cast Mind Thrust? Fire at Shim? Or fire at Rokuk? Rolling for attack. 16 plus 3 attack bonus is 19.
Damn.
Rolling for damage. 5.
Stop it!
Shim is wounded. To end your turn, do you take cover? Or advance?
Take cover.
You dart behind cover. Raya advances 30 feet, then swings her tactical baton at Shim.
All right. Yes.
4 damage.
Stop it!
Shim is severely injured. Rokuk fires at Raya.
Goblin victory!
1 damage. Raya is scarcely damaged, then Rokuk takes cover. Clara fires her autocannon at Shim.
Ha! Yes!
5 damage.
You made my insides outsides!
Shim is defeated,
Nice.
then Clara takes cover. Clara is next to you, Raya is 30 feet ahead. Rolling for attack. 3 plus 3 attack bonus is 6. Miss.
Gonna slice you like a dog! A space dog!
Do you stay in cover? Or you stay in cover. Raya advances 30 feet, then swings her tactical baton at Rokuk.
Take that.
2 damage.
It takes more than that to stop a Roguk. Goblin hero!
Rokuk is slightly injured. Rokuk tries to blast Raya with its junk laser.
Time to teach you a lesson.
Clara fires her autocannon at Rokuk.
Oh shit, Claire's about to do it.
And that's why I make the big credits.
6 damage.
It takes more than that to stop a Roguk. Goblin hero!
Rokuk is seriously wounded. Clara is next to you, and Rokuk. Rolling for attack. 6 plus 3 attack bonus is 9. Miss. B. You remain behind cover. Raya swings her tactical baton at Rokuk.
Ah, sparks.
Then Raya takes cover. Rokuk
Sparks.
blasts away at Raya.
Goblin smash!
3 damage.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Raya is injured but not slowing down. Clara fires her autocannon at Rokuk.
That's how it's done, Greenie.
6 damage.
Bye.
Is that all you got?
Rokuk is defeated.
The goblins groan and sit up from where they've fallen, clutching at their wounds, then throw themselves forward and begin groveling at your feet.
Progress saved. 35% complete. Pause for now? Or keep playing?
Take us alive! Please take us alive! We didn't mean to shoot! It was an accident!
Ooh, we thought you were monsters or pirates or monster pirates!
Yeah!
Monster pirates.
Monster pirates!
I don't think these are the Acreon crew. We should interrogate them and see what they know.
She nudges away a goblin who's begun kissing her feet with gusto.
Hey, no sliming on these boots. They're expensive. We're not going to hurt you. We've been hired to figure out what happened to this ship's crew. So just tell us what you know, all right?
The goblins shove and grab at each other, each eager to be the one to tell you their story. The smaller one starts.
We don't know what happened. Everybody on the station said there was a busted ship coming in. Nobody allowed to look at it. So, we thought there must be treasure. The three of us stowed away on a ship going nearby. Then jumped out the airlock. I made us thrusters.
The other, larger goblin grabs him by the face and shoves him behind her.
I got us the air tanks, but as soon as we got here, a blue jelly lion attacked us. It ate Grom.
Ah, poor Grom. So brave. So dead.
We got away, but then robot arms attacked. We stabbed the arms till they stopped moving, but then the Rector was making a bad noise.
Like whop, 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 except bad.
And then I threw up in my helmet.
And then we found the bedroom and locked ourselves in. We thought you were more monsters, so we were gonna die fighting.
We're very brave.
But now you're not, so we're not. That's the end.
The two goblins look up at you hopefully.
Wait, were you two cabbage heads responsible for the bomb on the assembly ooze too?
Yeah, we set a trap for the jelly lions. We found some mining explosive, and Shim says, let's put it on the tank. So we rigged it up, and...
She pauses, catching Raya's expression, and her ears sag.
I mean, it was Grom who did it.
Yeah, Grom! He's dead now.
Do you find the goblins amusing or annoying?
Amusing.
You can't help but smile at the goblins' antics, which they take as a sign to begin desperately hugging your ankles.
All right then. What do we do with these two?
Clara shrugs and raises her gun.
We could shoot them.
What? You can't just kill prisoners.
Why not? They shot at us.
Only because they didn't know any better.
Yeah, we didn't know any better.
We don't know anything!
Raya scowls at the android.
Oh, fine. We can tie them up and leave them here. We'll grab them on the way back to the ship.
Or we let Clara join us. Maybe we should do the same for the goblins. They can help us finish the job.
Yeah, the job!
We'll stab whoever you want!
No. No. You do not want goblin help. Trust me.
Do you tie up the goblins? Or let them come with you?
Let's tie them up.
Over Raya's protestations, you tie up the captive goblins, stashing them in the upholstered couch pit in the recreation area. Clara gives you a small smile.
Glad to see someone else here is thinking clearly. Now let's get back to work.
You take a moment to rest and recover from your injuries.
Raya is restored to her maximum of 20 hit points. You are restored to your maximum of 24 hit points. Progress saved. 40% complete.
Yeah, we don't want the goblins.
The room the goblins were hiding
messing
in
things
is
up.
a small sleeping area with half a dozen bunks for the crew, each with a corresponding locker for personal effects.
Do you search the room? Or keep moving?
You begin opening the various lockers and rifling through their contents.
Rolling for perception check.
Come on.
15
Yes.
plus 10 perception bonus is 25.
Most of the lockers contain ordinary clothing, a mixture of coveralls and casual stationwear, along with animated loop photos of loved ones of various species. Mixed in with the playing cards, snack stashes, and other detritus are a few valuable items. 2 cred sticks totaling 200 credits, plus a faintly glowing bottle of Abalonian adaptive spirits. Clara holds the latter up and waggles it.
You ever try this stuff? It's not really booze. It's a nanite solution that simulates booze. Adapts to fit your personal physiology, so everybody at the party gets the same buzz regardless of species. Plus, it prevents hangovers. A bottle like this is worth 150 credits easy.
Should we really be taking these, though? I mean, it's one thing to take weapons or healing serums. Those are useful for the mission. And I know Nor said the Hardscrabble Collectives authorized us to take anything we find as part of our compensation. But these are people's personal possessions. We don't even know if they're still alive.
Right's a salvage, Greenie. I'm not doing this out of the goodness of my circulation pumps.
Should you take the cred sticks? or leave them?
Why, take them, of course. Duh.
You contend that Clara's right. You can reasonably claim salvage. Besides, if any of the crew members are alive, you can always opt to return or compensate them later. And better you have it than astral extractions. Raya reluctantly concedes, and you each grab a cred stick.
I knew you had merc sensibilities deep down inside. Come on, let's get out of here.
Credit balance increased to 775.
Where to next?
The living and recreation area has 2 more doors that you haven't been through yet. Listening at the forward door, you hear mechanical whirring, while the starboard door is silent.
I'm assuming the forward door is the fastest route to the bridge, but the data core could be either direction.
Do you try the noisy forward door? Or the quiet starboard door?
We're going to try the starboard door first because the forward door is indeed the way toward the bridge.
Progress saved. 45% complete.
You approach the starboard door.
Rolling for perception check. 13 plus 10 perception bonus is 23.
Just as you're about to open the door, you notice a piece of tape along its bottom edge, holding a small wire in place. You point it out to the others.
Looks like a trap to me.
Do you try disarming it? Or mark the trap and keep moving?
I'm going to disarm it.
You carefully peel away the tape, letting the wire drop to the floor.
That's it?
You shrug and key the door. As it opens, you see the rest of the trap. A large gun that's been crudely welded to the floor. A piece of electrical wire running from the door to the trigger. If you hadn't disconnected the wire, the retracting door would have tugged on it and triggered the trap. Clara examines the weapon with interest.
Oh, a stellar cannon. These babies fire a cloud of tiny darts, punch 1,000 holes right through you. Whoever welded it here clearly didn't plan to come back for it. This welding's melted the barrel halfway to slag. Ugh, what a shame. I wouldn't have minded having one of these.
At least this trap confirms that whatever happened to the crew, they weren't caught entirely by surprise. This was a fight, not a slaughter.
As she waves Nor's observation drone down to get a close-up of the weapon, you and Raya turn your attention to the rest of the room. It appears to be a storage area, full of stacked boxes, crates, and bags labeled with scrawled names.
There's gotta be something useful in here.
Do you search the room? Or keep moving?
Yep. Search it, of course.
You give the order, and your team begins tearing open boxes and bags.
Rolling for perception check. 10 plus 10 perception bonus is 20.
Nice.
The chamber appears to be mostly long-term storage for the crew's personal effects. Stuff too useful or sentimental to throw out, but not necessary for day-to-day activities. Mixed in are more stores for the ship, cooking staples, and basic hygiene supplies. You're almost ready to quit when Clara whistles.
Now this is what I'm talking about.
She reaches into a box and pulls out a handful of greenish crystal shards inside a plastic sample bag.
Oh, more Noqual. Looks like they took samples. You know, before everything went to hell.
She tucks the sample bag into one of her storage pockets.
All right, that's it here. Let's bail.
Progress saved. 55% complete.
You key the forward door. Beyond is another short hallway leading to 2 other doors. The port door looks like the midship bulkhead one, sturdier than the others and etched with the Acreon's name and ship registration number. The starboard door has sustained damage and keeps attempting to close, but is prevented by a twisted frame. In the center of the hallway, 2 small rolling cleaning and repair bots swivel toward you, extending crackling electrode arms.
Uh-oh.
Contaminant detected. Neutralizing.
A hatch in the bot's side opens up, revealing a whining belt sander.
Initiate stain removal sequence. Abrasion level 5,000.
Wow.
Raya attempts to dodge past the
Stain
whirring bot
removal sequence.
and shouts for your attention.
Hey, if you distract them, I might be able to deactivate them.
Do you try distracting the bots? Or attack?
Yeah, we'll try distracting them.
Rolling for mysticism check. 4 plus 10 mysticism bonus
Nope.
is 14.
You call on the goddess and tug at one of the robots with your telekinesis, but it's too heavy. At your belt, your son Chick-Chick taps against the glass in agitation. Before you can move out of the way, a bolt of lightning lances from the bot into your leg.
You take 6 damage, and have
Ow.
18 hit points remaining. Rolling for initiative. 16 plus 2 initiative bonus is 18. Rolling for the other combatants. You are the first to act.
Awesome.
Raya and Clara are next to you, and 2 bots are within range, 60 feet ahead. To start your turn, do you fire at the first bot? Or take cover? There are no valid enemies within 0 feet of you. To start your turn, do you fire at the first bot? Or take cover? Rolling for attack. 15 plus 3 attack bonus is 18. Rolling for damage. 5.
Nice.
Fire. Fire. Extinguish. Extinguish.
The first bot is injured. To end your turn, do you take cover? Or advance? You dart behind cover. Raya fires her laser pistol at the first bot.
I'm gonna take you apart and leave you apart.
2 damage.
Cleaner bot. Repair. Self. Cleaner bot. Repair. Self.
The first bot is wounded, then Raya takes cover. The first bot discharges an electrical arc at Clara.
Take that. And that.
6 damage.
Oh.
Clara is injured. The second bot discharges an electrical arc at Raya.
All right, let's go, baby.
Clara throws a fragmentation grenade. Hit.
Damage. Damage. Damage.
The first bot is unable to survive much
Ooh.
longer, and the second bot is injured.
Nice.
Clara takes cover. Raya and Clara are next to you, and 2 bots are within range, 60 feet ahead.
Fire at the first bot.
Rolling for attack. 20.
Yes! Critical hit!
Critical hit. Rolling for damage. 8, double for critical
Nice.
hit, is 16 damage.
Ouch. You can't tell, but I'm in a lot of pain.
The first bot is defeated. Do you stay in cover? Or advance? You remain behind cover. Raya fires her laser pistol at the second bot.
Oh.
Oh, what a mess.
Ha! You missed me. You really suck.
The second bot fire an electrical pulse towards Raya.
Oh yeah, I did it. I rule. You drool.
4 damage.
You'll regret that.
Raya is minorly wounded. Clara fires her autocannon at the second bot.
Pay attention, kid. You might learn something.
8 damage.
Nice.
Must repair. Must repair. Must repair.
The second bot is severely injured. Raya and Clara are next to you. Rolling for attack. 11 plus 3 attack bonus is 14.
Yes.
Rolling for damage. 5.
I'm dying here.
Excellent.
Somebody get me a medic. Bot.
The second bot is
A
defeated.
medic bot.
Progress saved. 65% complete.
The floor is littered with the remains of the deactivated cleaner bots. The forward door is sturdy and etched with the Acreon's name and registration number. The starboard door is damaged and keeps trying and failing to close. Nor's drone floats patiently above your shoulder as you consider your options.
Do you try the sturdy forward door? Or the damaged starboard door?
The damaged door.
You approach the malfunctioning door. The blood-red light beyond makes the cycling door look like the gnashing maw of some great beast. Raya looks to the door's controls, but shakes her head.
Whatever wrecked the door smashed the controls as well. We'll need to time it.
Oh boy.
Do you rely on your athletic ability? Or your lightning-fast reflexes?
Reflexes.
Rolling for reflex save. 1 plus 2 reflex bonus is 3.
You attempt to leap through the door, but your timing is off.
Fail.
The door clips your shoulder hard enough to knock you to the ground.
You take 4 damage and have 14 hit points remaining.
That had to hurt. But at least you made it through.
Clara reaches down and offers you her hand.
Do you take her hand?
Yes.
You grab her hand and let her help you to your feet. She holds it for an extra moment, then seems to realize what she's doing and lets go. Her cheek circuits flaring bright.
Progress saved. 70% complete.
You and your companions find yourselves in a stiflingly warm room drenched in red light. Racks of servers line the walls, their fans whirring to try and disperse heat generated by the electronics. In the room's center, what looks like an abstract sculpture made from industrial electronics stands like an altar, lights blinking and cables running from it to the other servers and down into the ship's decking. Raya grabs your arm.
That's the ship's data core.
As she speaks, a screen near the top of the electronic obelisk winks on, showing a primitive line art cartoon of a glaring robot.
Halt. I am the Acreon's Artificial Intelligence Unit. Security protocols are currently engaged. Lethal force authorized. Any attempt to manipulate my processors will initiate a self-destruct sequence.
It's bluffing.
I do not bluff. The captain has already authorized the self-destruct sequence. If anyone attempts to disable my security procedures without hard-scrabble authorization, I am instructed to, quote, blow the whole ship to hell. As a limited artificial intelligence, I have no soul, and thus am not capable of reaching hell. You, on the other hand, may have that ability. Would you like to make the attempt?
On a ship like this, the self-destruct sequence should have a server-side delay for validation. That thick cable in the back with the green stripes is the core's primary transmission cable. If we cut it quickly enough, we can stop the signal. Or, we could try to convince this thing we have hard-scrabble authorization.
Do you tell the AI you work for the Hardscrabble Collective? Or quickly try to cut the cable?
Now that's definitely not going to work, trying to convince him that we're a hardscrabblers. So, we're going to try to cut the cable.
With a prayer to the goddess of death not to take you too soon, you focus all of your magic on the cable.
Oh, come on.
Tampering detected. Initiating self-destruct.
Rolling for attack. 19 plus 3
Woo!
attack bonus is 22.
With divine strength, you psychically rip the cable free of its ports.
Warning. Control signal lost.
You did it!
Woo!
Raya races forward and begins tapping through screens on one of the core's command consoles. The cartoon face flashes to one of surprise.
Data core personality rebooting. Be right back.
Be right back.
The screen goes blank.
Whew. I've reset the personality module and wiped all previous commands. Best to be safe. Okay, I've unlocked all the doors in the ship and accessed the detailed schematic. Looks like we just need to go out this door and across the hall to reach the bridge.
Raya's antennae wave thoughtfully as she speaks inside your head.
If we're going to do what the Hardscrabblers want and upload Otal's false code along with the astral bug, now's the time.
Do you upload the false code and plant the bug? Or remain neutral and do nothing?
Upload the false code.
Quick as a flash, you reach out and grab Nor's camera drone, covering its lens. You nod to Raya. She deftly inserts Otal's drive into an open port, activates the simulated environment, then attaches the bug.
All right, the false data should be transmitting. We're good. It might be useful to know what exactly Astral had planned. I could dig into the systems now and see what the bug is trying to do. What do you think?
Do you ask Raya to find out what the bug is doing? Or leave it alone?
Let's see if we can find out. This usually doesn't work. Nope.
Raya activates her gauntlet computer and begins typing rapidly at the holographic keyboard. After a moment, she shakes her head.
I can't follow it. It's moving too quickly. Whatever this program is, they put some top-notch devs on it. Good thing we had Otal's Cordon software. Otherwise, who knows what this thing would be doing to us right now.
Congratulations. You earned the Stardust in Your Bones award for planning Otal's bug on the Acreon's data core. Keep playing to discover more awards.
Yay!
You release Nor's camera drone, and it angrily buzzes into position above your shoulder. Nearby, Clara frowns at you and Raya, clearly miffed at being left out of your telepathic conversation.
You want to tell me what all that was about?
No, I do not.
Do you trust Clara and bring her up to speed? Or say you'll tell her later?
Trust her.
Ugh, fine.
You see Clara's eyes widen slightly as Raya telepathically explains about the bug and Otal's partition. The data core's screen winks back on.
Hello. I am the Acreon AI Artificial Personality Interface. How may I assist you?
What do you think? But if we talk to this guy, it should know almost everything about the ship. But maybe we should keep moving towards the bridge?
Do you try to learn more from the AI? Or head to the bridge?
Try to learn more.
You ask the Acreon's AI what happened aboard the ship.
I'm afraid my data is limited on that matter. While my memory banks remain intact, the neural maps that tracked storage locations were held in active memory. When my personality rebooted, the tracking data was lost. The Acreon is not set up for rapid personality swap. I am currently in repair mode. Time left to full systems and data access is approximately 37 hours.
37 hours? I can't camp out here that long. I owe people money back on the station.
I might be able to help it find some of what we need. Give me a minute.
She begins tapping away at
on.
the data core controls while speaking rapidly in a programming language you don't think you could pronounce, let alone understand. The AI's avatar blinks rapidly.
Ah, that's better. I'm afraid I still only have general details, but in summary, the crew was returning to Absalom Station after a mineral surveying expedition. While in the drift, they found the asteroid we're currently towing and decided to investigate. Shortly after attaching tow cables and returning with samples, the crew was overrun by unknown life forms. The captain gave the order to abandon ship and evacuated all personnel to an unknown location. On the way out, she instructed my previous instance to attack any life forms other than recognized Hardscrabble Collective members. Which describes you, I'm afraid. She also commanded me to initiate a self-destruct sequence if it appeared that my autonomy was about to be compromised. That's all I'm able to glean at this time. For further information, you need to consult the captain's logs, which are stored in an offline flight recorder on the bridge. Also, regarding the bridge, my biometric sensors indicate that there are currently 2 active biological organisms in there. Movement and heat signatures are consistent with those of the creatures that attacked the crew.
Raya pats the side of the data core affectionately.
Thanks, Acreon. If you come up with anything else useful, let us know. Well, that fits with what we already suspected about the crew being attacked by Void Stalkers. But why would the captain order the AI to attack anyone except Hardscrabble Collective members? Or to scuttle the ship if someone tried to access the AI? You wouldn't do that over a monster infestation. Something here doesn't add up.
You give the order to head for the bridge.
It's just across the hall.
You follow her out of the data core chamber.
Progress saved. 75% complete.
Your comm unit suddenly chirps an alert.
Incoming transmission from Corbox Armaments and Sundries.
Raya's eyebrows rise so far, they almost touch her antennae.
Why is Korbach calling us?
Do you answer the call?
Yeah.
The comm unit displays a video feed of your local Vesk arms dealer, the wall behind him ripe with its usual display of dangerous goodies.
Hello again, warriors.
Korbach, to what do we owe the pleasure?
After reviewing the footage of your mission thus far, the ambassador felt that he might have sent you out a touch under-equipped. He authorized me to ship something out to you via delivery drone. It should be arriving right about...
Drone detected at aft airlock.
Raya's eyes light up, and the 3 of you hurry back to the airlock where you entered, where Korbach's drone has indeed docked, squatting over the airlock like some sort of metal bug. The drone's own lock opens to reveal a cramped hemispherical interior, lined entirely with small metal doors.
The drone has some hand-picked merchandise, all locked in individual armored compartments I can open remotely. You just tell me which pieces you want, and I unlock the corresponding compartments. For a price, of course. I'm not a charity.
Don't worry, we've got credits. But we've also got these.
She holds up the handful of crystals she found in the cargo bay. Korbach's eyes light up.
No qual. Those are star metal, Scholar. I'd bet my spikes on it. Fortunately for you, I can use such materials in manufacturing some of my more specialized items. How much do you have?
Raya motions for you and Clara to hold up your own shares.
I see. I could offer you 1,500 credits for the lot of it.
Deal. But we all worked together to find them, so you should split that money 3 ways.
Done. Wait. 3 ways?
His smile falters a little as he catches a glimpse of Clara.
I didn't realize you had another companion.
That's okay. Most people don't notice me until it's too late.
Korbach considers that for a moment, then shrugs.
It's no scales off my back.
Credit balance increased to 1,275. Progress saved. 80% complete. Take a break, or keep going?
Keep going.
Raya, I I know that you're partial to that laser pistol of yours, but given that you're seeing a fair amount of close quarters action, I think you should probably upgrade to a hand coil. It has slightly less range, but deals up to twice as much damage, and can sometimes stagger your enemies.
I couldn't agree more. Sold.
Now, for you, friend.
Your current credit balance is 1,275.
If you like better protection, I'd recommend trading in your armor for carbon skin. Its diamond carbon fibers are incredibly strong while maintaining flexibility. If you're tired of not hitting adversaries who cower behind cover, I'd recommend enhancing your firearm with the Seeking Weapon Fusion.
Computing each option's impact to your combat effectiveness. My analysis shows that upgrading your armor to carbon skin will make you 10% harder to hit. On the other hand, adding a Seeking Weapon Fusion to your rotating pistol will increase your accuracy by 10% when targeting enemies behind cover. Do you take the carbon skin for 1,225 credits? Or the Seeking Weapon Fusion for 400 credits?
Definitely the Seeking Weapon Fusion.
I commend your decision.
Seeking Weapon Fusion added to your inventory. You have 875 credits remaining.
Got enough healing serums? Scars are cool. Critical wounds are not.
Keskadai, you currently have 6 healing serums. Healing serums instantly restore 1d8 hit points. They cost 50 credits each. You can afford to purchase up to 17. How many would you like?
2.
That's a personal favorite of mine.
2 healing serums added to your inventory. You have 775 credits remaining.
Now, I'm not familiar with your new companion. Is there anything you need, friend?
I wouldn't mind more protection from bitey monsters and crazed robots.
Swapping out your microcord for carbon skin would be a prudent upgrade.
Perfect.
Inside the drone, small doors unlock and swing open, revealing your purchases.
A profit and a pleasure, as always. Until we meet again, I wish you glory, in victory or in death.
In victory or in death. Thank you, Korbak.
The signal ends. You quickly gather your items, then step back aboard the Acreon and seal the airlock. Through the small viewport, you see Korbak's drone detach and begin burning back toward Absalom Station.
Let's take a quick break and recharge.
Raya is restored to her maximum of 20 hit points. Clara is restored to her maximum of 23 hit points. You are restored to your maximum of 24 hit points.
Yay.
Once you've finished gearing up, you return quickly back to the hallway leading to the bridge.
Progress saved. 85% complete. Pause for now, or keep playing.
Raya keys the heavy door, and it opens smoothly. The bridge beyond is standard for a transport of this size, with 4 workstations arranged in front of a wide, transparent aluminum viewport. Beyond it twinkle the distant lights of Absalom Station and the Armada. Most of the screens are dark, yet a large one near the captain's station shows a live feed of the drift rock and its tow cables out the rear of the ship. As you open the door, an unusually large Void Stalker springs from the shadows. Fortunately, the warning you received from the Acreon's AI means you're ready for them.
Awesome.
Rolling for initiative. 14 plus 2 initiative bonus is 16. Rolling for the other combatants.
The saltwater bombs! Use the saltwater bombs!
Clara throws a saltwater bomb towards the Void Stalker. Hit.
The container hits its target dead on, smashing against the Void Stalker's side and bursting open. The creature's flesh hisses and shrivels wherever the water touches.
Hell yeah! Take a bath, chompy!
The Void Stalker leaps away just in time and receives reduced damage. And is slightly injured. Clara takes cover. Clara and Raya are next to you, and the Void Stalker is within range, 60 feet ahead. To start your turn, do you cast Reflecting Armor? Or fire at the Void Stalker? Reflecting Armor active. To end your turn, do you take cover? Or advance?
Take cover.
You quickly get behind cover. Raya fires Magic Missile at the Void Stalker. Six damage. The Void Stalker is injured but not slowing down, then Raya takes cover. The Void Stalker advances 60 feet. Clara throws a salt water bomb towards the Void Stalker. Hit. The Void Stalker leaps away just in time to avoid some of the damage. And is wounded. Clara, Raya and the Void Stalker are within arm's reach. You are behind cover. Keskadai, do you swing your dueling sword at the Void Stalker? Fire at the Void Stalker? Or hide?
Swing.
Rolling for attack. 4 plus 1 attack
fuck
bonus
you.
is 5. Miss. Do you stay in cover? Or fall? You remain behind cover. Raya supercharges your weapon.
Supercharge online.
The Void Stalker lunges at Raya.
Ooh, miss.
I'm a Starfinder. You are nothing.
Clara fires her autocannon at the Void Stalker.
This is where I put you down.
8 damage. The Void Stalker is injured. Clara, Raya and the Void Stalker are within arm's reach. You are rolling for attack. 7 plus 1 attack bonus is
Lame.
Miss. Do you stay in cover? Or fall back? You stay in cover. Raya fires Magic Missile at the Void Stalker. Five damage. The Void Stalker is seriously wounded. The Void Stalker launches itself towards you.
Oh, missed me.
Clara fires her autocannon at the Void Stalker.
Ha! Yes!
5 damage. The Void Stalker is seriously wounded. Clara, Raya and the Void Stalker are within arm's reach. You rolling for attack. 19 plus 1 attack bonus is 20. Rolling for damage. 5. The Void Stalker is heavily injured. Do you stay in cover? Or fall back? You leave cover and fall back 30 feet. Raya throws a salt water bomb towards the Void Stalker.
Damn.
Miss. The Void Stalker launches itself towards Clara. 12
Ow!
damage.
I think I'm gonna need a healing serum.
Clara is seriously wounded. Clara fires her autocannon at the Void Stalker.
And that's why I make the big credits.
6 damage. The Void Stalker is unable to survive much longer. Clara and Raya are taking cover. Rolling for attack. 13 plus 3 attack bonus is 16. Rolling for damage. 4. The Void Stalker is critically injured. Do you take cover? Or advance? You quickly get behind cover. Raya throws a salt water bomb towards the Void Stalker. Hit. The Void Stalker jumps out of the way to avoid some of the damage. And is defeated.
Nice! Finally.
Progress saved. 95% complete. Pause for now? Or keep
We only
playing?
got 5% left. Come on.
With the Void Stalker defeated, the bridge falls silent once more.
Yay, achievement.
Congratulations. You earned the Captain on the Bridge award for securing the Bridge of the Acreon. Keep playing to discover more awards.
Raya runs immediately to the captain's station and begins searching it.
Aha!
She reaches into a storage niche and detaches a small black cube encircled with red runes.
This is a flight recorder unit. Not much storage space, and totally isolated from most ship systems to prevent accidental AI corruption errors, but they can survive anything short of falling into a sun. The captain's logs should be on here. Let me just...
A small hologram appears above the cube, showing a human wearing an environment suit stenciled with the name Arondes and seated in the captain's chair. She looks exhausted, and one arm of the suit is torn and bloody. A timestamp from before the Acreon arrived in system floats beneath her.
Thought we'd struck it rich. We found no-qual geodes in one of the asteroid's caverns, and brought several back to the ship for study. But they weren't geodes. They were goddamned cocoons. Astral Extraction set us up. They must have. We contacted them about the geodes, and because we were getting weird readings from the rest of the rock, they said the readings were inconclusive. Probably instrument error, but that they'd pay a good price for the no-qual. They told us it was safe to bring the geodes aboard for additional study. But then those things started hatching and...
Out of range of the recorder, someone screams. The captain looks away, and the transmission cuts out. When the recording returns, the captain looks pale and scared.
It's not just those tentacle things. There's something else in here with us. Something from the rock. I'm going to try opening part of the ship to vacuum. Maybe that can...
The image stutters out and returns again. Now the captain is holding a rifle and has her suit closed up, helmet on. A crude tourniquet ties off the suit around her bloody arm.
Purging Atmo didn't work. We've fallen back to the bridge, but they're right outside. We're going to try to lure them in and trap them here, then make a break for it. I've set the autopilot for Absalom Station, but we're abandoning ship. We'll fall back to the rock and try to regroup there. If you're reading this, come get us. And if you're from Astral Extractions...
She makes a rude gesture.
That's all there is. Do you think Astral Extractions really knew there were Void Stalkers in those geodes?
Yeah, they did.
That they set up the Acreon's crew to get eaten?
Do you think Astral Extraction set them up?
Yeah, you're right. Joss and her people would do anything for a few credits.
Well, that's business, Greenie.
Incoming transmission.
You open the comm channel for the whole team, displaying a video feed of a familiar skull.
Ambassador Noor?
Hello, my friends. Excellent work so far. I've found your video feed extremely enlightening.
So does that mean you're gonna send us a shuttle like you promised, or what?
Ah, Clara 247. May I say how glad I am you decided to join the team? But yes, of course I'll be sending a shuttle. Just as soon as you've finished investigating the drift rock. I'm afraid I can't send one before then. Quarantine procedures, you know.
And how are we supposed to get to the asteroid without a ship? You ever think of that, bonehead?
Oh, I'm sure you'll figure out something. You've proven yourselves quite resourceful.
As Clara seethes, you realize you have something Noor wants. His delivery crate.
Do you threaten the ambassador?
Nah, we don't need to.
Ambassador, I really think that... he hung up on us!
Clara makes a rude gesture into the drone's camera lens, then runs to the pilot's station. She begins flipping switches and entering commands, but most of the screens remain resolutely dark.
This whole thing's been locked down with the captain's personal codes. Can you break them, Greenie? Or the ship's AI?
From where she's bent over the captain's console, Raya shakes her head.
Then we aren't flying this bucket down to the Drift Rock or home. Your boss just marooned us here.
Only if we don't finish the job.
Weren't you listening? How are we supposed to get to that rock without a shuttle?
But Raya isn't looking at her. Instead, she's staring up at the vid screen showing a rear view of the ship and the thin, miles-long tow cables leading back to the asteroid.
I think I have an idea.
Progress saved. 100% complete. Would you like to hear the episode credits? Or continue to episode 5?
Alright, credits, then episode 5.
This concludes the Starfinder Alexa Adventure, Dead Suns, Episode 4, System Overload. This episode was written by James L. Sutter, based on the tabletop adventure Incident at Absalom Station by Robert G. McCreary. Kevin Pariseau as the narrator.
Elizabeth Evans as Raya Danviri and Captain Arandes.
Laura Bailey as Clara 247.
Lauren Fortgang as Habiza Escalar and Rogak.
Josh Hurley as
Shim.
and Cleanerbot.
Michael Braun as Sheffy. LJ Dancer as Gavalarsk Nor. And Korbach.
Genesis Oliver as Acreon AI.
The Starfinder role-playing game is copyright 2020 by Paizo Inc. All rights reserved.
Congratulations. You have completed episode 4 as Keskada.